Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Day off today, so I just wanted to hop on before I go out later to have a bit of a chat really. I wanted to talk about something that I've not really seen anyone else talk about. I said FB then, on TikTok. Not really seen many people talk about it anywhere really. And I'm not sure whether that is. I'm not sure if it's because people are embarrassed or it's considered a bit of a taboo subject, so they're a little bit ashamed. Or maybe people think that other people might not be interested or it's not relevant. I think it's probably a mixture of all those things and none of those things. And that's why I really want to get the ball rolling and offer help and advice to you if it's a situation you're involved with. And I'm talking about when you are living your life with a partner who has a stoma. I've seen plenty of people with stomas posting videos, but no one really talking about what it's like to be with someone who has a stoma. Before anyone comes at me, I've spoken with Bob and he's more than happy for me to make videos, have chats with you guys with regards to his situation and our situation. If we can help advise or support someone, if you're experiencing the same challenges that we do, you know, we'd really like to possibly make a contribution if possible. And it's about celebrating the highs of the life with someone with a stoma, as well as the things that can be quite challenging, because actually for both parties can be really challenging. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today. So before I start going into great detail, or in as much detail as I feel I want to, I want to start by saying that Bob's stoma isn't the same as other stomas that I've seen people showing off their stomas on TikTok or other social media, because with theirs you get like the little bit of the intestine that comes out of the hole in the skin. Bob's isn't like that. You can see the inside, you can see his intestine, but it doesn't poke out like other people's that I've seen. And I think the reason for this, it could be numerous things. I'm not a doctor, I don't know. But it could be because he has a massive hernia behind his stoma opening, as well as several other hernias in and around the abdomen area. And for this reason, it causes him such great pain, excruciating pain. He can't walk far. If he sits up too much, it's too hard for him because the hernia is massive, and it basically, when he's upright, the hernia forces the stoma and where the bag is to really protrude out. So it's just really uncomfortable for him. Shopping, driving. Even he loves doing watch repairs and sitting at his workbench and doing stuff. That's even tricky for him because if he's up for too long a time, it just becomes unbearable. So there are times morphine is his best friend, but for obvious reasons, he doesn't want to. Oh, hello, Bella's come to join us. He doesn't want to be taking that, really regularly, because that's obviously very addictive. So, he has to be really careful about when and how he chooses to take it, especially if he's got appointments and stuff to go to. So I wanted to start off, by saying that. So I'm not saying that our situation is more challenging than someone who hasn't got that. I can only comment on our situation and the challenges that we face. And as well as as much as we love each other, it is challenging at times. We have to live life spontaneously, really, live each day as it comes to see how he feels, And I'm perimenopausal, so sometimes it's about seeing how I feel as well. So it's not really a good mixture. So, we might really want to go and do something, go to a car boot fair, go out for the day. We're members of the National Trust. But we do have to play each day as it comes, because, if we plan anything, it does tend to be that, if he's really not feeling up to it, he will force himself to do it, which just makes the situation worse. He is on the list to have a consultation regarding a reversal. But with regard to that, obviously COVID happened, and now there's numerous strikes going on left, right and centre. It just keeps getting put back and put back and put back. So he's on the list. We know he's on the list. He's had a letter from the hospital to say, has your situation changed? Do you still want the procedure if possible? Reversal, that is. So we're really just living a bit in limbo at the moment. I kind of feel, and I'm sure Bob does too, that we can't fully get on with our lives until the reversal is done. Now, yes, the reversal is going to take it out of Bob. Bob's 65. Sorry, Bob. But Bob's 65, so the recovery may take longer than someone who has a reversal at 23. If he does have the reversal, which we're hoping and praying for, the recovery is going to take a long time. So there's also that you're going to have to get through, etc., etc. But really, what prompted me to want to talk about this was there's a few people that I follow on TikTok who have stomas, and one of them had received a message to say, "Oh God, that's disgusting, you in a bag. I couldn't be with someone like that. It's disgusting and just horrible and horrific." I can't remember what the words were. And I just thought, do you know what? It's so not. I do think it depends on the kind of person you are. When I was younger, my mum had Crohn's disease, so she had a stoma bag for a while. So I was used to all of that from a young age. She had hers reversed, but she did then always have a few little issues going on. And it is challenging. It's really challenging sometimes when we see each other and we want to go and do something, and we can't, and it's a bit frustrating for us both. On the intimacy side of things, you kind of work things out as you go along. But again, there's challenges there as well as brilliant things. It's really just a question of, I do think it's dependent on the kind of person you are. I've had it before in my life. My view is I would rather be with someone like Bob, who is kind, funny, generous, thinks the absolute world of me and treats me like an absolute princess, and he has that, than to be with someone who is the opposite of all those things and is fit as a fiddle. So it just, to me, it's a bit of a no-brainer. But I do think it does depend on the type of person you are. Anyway, I'm hoping that this is going to spark some kind of conversation. If you are the partner of someone with a stoma, and you're struggling, please get in touch. There are numerous things that Bob and I have looked at, such as support groups and what have you, national charities, etc. We can maybe point you in the direction of someone. Most important thing is to talk. Talk to your partner. Be so open with them. You have to be transparent with each other and truthful and honest. If you are not feeling up to doing something, you're not up to doing something, and you don't want to exacerbate the situation. So yeah, if it's a situation that you're familiar with, by all means get in touch, message, comment. Let's get this conversation going. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hope to chat with you soon. Take care. Bye. Lots of love.